Welcome into episode 4 of Collin Audible podcast. After a fun-filled episode 3 covering the NFC West, we are going to jump into the AFC West, which is another fun-filled division for us. I think it's going to be a good time.
It is. I'm excited for this one, but the last one, I feel like is
last one held a special place in the heart. Yeah, 100%. But we'll jump right in, starting with the Denver Broncos, going over some notable additions. Nice.
Words.
Notable additions
words.
and losses. So we'll start with the additions. We have Jalen Waddle coming over from the Dolphins in a blockbuster trade. I think that was a great addition for them. Then we have J.K. Dobbins re-signing on a 2-year deal, dealing with some injuries last year, but had a great season before then. And then Alex Singleton was also retained. He was a standout linebacker for them. Had testicular cancer. Beat that shit. Proud of him.
GOAT.
Big time. And then Tyler Onyedin, defensive tackle. They added him through the draft.
Gotta love hearing my name. Gotta love it.
Yeah, great name. And then Jonah Coleman coming over, running back, added through the draft for some running back depth. And then some notable losses. They lost their starting safety, P.J. Locke. He ended up going over to Dallas. Then someone we touched on in one of our earlier podcasts, John Franklin Myers, an edge, depth edge for them. Ended up signing with the Titans. And then another one we touched on as well was Dre Greenlaw. He ended up going back to the Niners. Big season, number 1 seed in the AFC last year. How are we feeling about the Denver Broncos going into 2026, Todd? Great start.
I love the Broncos this year. I feel like last year was just like almost like a catalyst. Like it was a preview to what they could be. And this year I feel like they're going to take off.
I think they already fucking took off, my boy.
I know, but in saying that, I mean like after week 3. After Bo Nix shows that his ankle's okay and everything's going to be okay. I see this team, the sky's the limit, honestly.
Fair.
I think they are a broken ankle away from winning the Super Bowl last year.
I don't know if they beat the Seahawks, but 100% a Super Bowl appearance. 100%.
Definitely give them more of a fight than the
Never
Patriots
a doubt.
did.
Not even a doubt in my mind that if Bo Nix is starting that game, they make easy work of the Patriots.
It's crazy.
It's a bummer, man. It's a bummer.
I know we're talking about the Broncos. If we're going over last year's playoffs, the disappointment for me was the fact that it was the Patriots who made the Super Bowl.
Agreed.
Because you and I were on it heavy to the point where we almost took, the spread?
We wanted to take the spread and a defensive touchdown parlay together. I don't know what the odds would have been, but they both hit. I think it was 14. We wanted to take 13.5.
Yeah.
Minus 13.5 for the Seahawks.
If it was Buffalo or if it was Denver, we're not doing that. In my mind.
Not a chance.
So, I don't know. I just see this team being, once they catch their stride this season, because I think it might be a little rocky to start, I could see this team just dominating at some point.
I think you make a fair point with the Bo Nix injury as he slowly comes back to it. I don't know if you listened to episode 3, but touching on the ankle injury and that being an annoyance for a quarterback, especially early on. I think this defense can carry him while he is dealing with that. Even if he has to stay in the pocket, he's a little uncomfortable on that ankle. Adding Jalen Waddle is a stud, absolute stud, in an already pretty solid receiving room.
I love Courtland Sutton
much
as most people do, but
number 2, no doubt.
Yeah, Jalen Waddle is now the number 1 in that offense.
100%. And Jalen Waddle's another guy that's kind of gotten dinged up every once in a while, but you got to think early on in the season, he's going to be healthy. He's going to be raring to go, willing to show why they traded a bunch of picks for him. Like, he was not cheap to get him over there.
He wasn't.
And I think Sean Payton's giving up play calling, which gives me a little bit of pause. I don't know why he's deciding that's the best idea. But we'll see how that goes. I think he's obviously got a ton of trust in the OC. I think he was in the building last year, and he was their offensive coordinator. He just wasn't calling plays for them. So he's taken over, has that experience in that room. I think the Broncos are going to be I don't think number 1 seed ceiling this year. I think they may take a step back as far as that goes, but I still think double-digit wins. That defense is still going to be humming. They kept Vance Joseph. They didn't lose any coaches, which is huge. I'm a big believer in coaching and continuity at coaching. And I think with the additions they made, they didn't lose a ton. I mean, they lost John Franklin Myers, who was a depth piece. They still got Nick Bonito. They still got Jonathan Cooper, but there is some question marks on the Jonathan Cooper front. He's dealing with some legal issues, I think.
Come on, guys. Stay out of that
what
shit.
the fuck are we doing, boys? Like, don't put your hands on. We won't touch on that, but it's just, Jonathan Cooper might be a question mark going into this season.
They also shouldn't touch on that.
Yeah, 100%. Fair point. But I think you got one of the best O-lines in football. Adding Jalen Waddle to that offense. You got another year of R.J. Harvey being the receiving back. You got J.K. Dobbins coming off an injury, but I think R.J. Harvey showed that even without J.K. Dobbins, they can make it work. And with a good O-line, you don't really need a top stud running back. But if J.K. Dobbins is healthy, he is that downhill guy that's going to get you 100, 120 yards a game. And then it's hard to argue with that offense. And then that defense didn't lose many pieces to where they will still. I mean, they were the sack leaders last year. And I don't see that changing. You got Zach Allen. It just, the names keep going. They lost Dre Greenlaw, but not a irreplaceable position as far as Vance Joseph's defense is concerned. Go ahead.
So if I have one issue with this team, and it's a minor issue, but it's still an issue, it is that running back room.
Yeah.
If you could tell me 100% that JK is going to stay healthy for the entire season, I might be a little less, I might have a little less of a concern. It's just the fact that I don't necessarily trust RJ Harvey. I know he had a good finish to last year, but I just personally, I'm not an RJ Harvey guy. I don't think he's going to really flourish as an RB1.
Definitely not RB1.
Yeah.
And I feel that. I feel like when you saw him take over that RB1 role, it was a lot of catching out of the backfield. It wasn't in between the tackles. But you got Sean Payton.
That's true.
Drawing up plays. And, I mean, he's not going to be calling them, but he's still going to be heavily involved with that offense, obviously. And it looks like this running back they added, Jonah Coleman, he's a 5'8", 220. So I feel like that's more of that J.K. Dobbins frame, that downhill running back. So if they do end up dealing with some J.K. Dobbins injuries, which seems inevitable as much as I hate to say it, because J.K. Dobbins is a dog.
Yeah.
But he was with the Chargers, had a great start to the season in 24, ends up getting hurt, had a great start to the season last year with the Broncos, gets hurt. So, I mean, you got to account for that being a heavy possibility, and I think I'm not saying a fourth-round draft pick is going to take his place and 1-for-1, but if you need that kind of change of pace back, R.J. Harvey's going to be there, and then you have Jonah Coleman to run through some people if we need to.
I originally thought that this was going to be one of the teams that was going to buy in heavy on the Alvin Kamara market.
Yeah, the Sean Payton connection.
Yeah, but now that obviously that's not happening, I would honestly not be surprised if at some point this season they try and make a move for somebody like a James Conner, just to shore it up a little bit.
I feel like that's adding another
injury
guy you got to worry about.
I know, yeah. But if he doesn't have to be a focal point and
with you
200 plus touches a season and can really be in like a three-headed monster kind of backfield, as much as that would suck for fantasy, I think it would benefit them.
Yeah, I was someone who benefited off RJ Harvey taking over in a couple leagues, honestly.
No, it's fair. It's just he's not going to.
But he's receiving. Like that was his bread and butter. He was not getting a ton of yards on the ground. It was all receptions, and then he had a few reception touchdowns.
Receiving and touchdown dependent.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But I don't see them finishing as number one seed in the AFC again. I think that's going to be a tough act to follow.
I mean,
but I don't see them taking a huge step back. Yeah, I know.
I don't think anybody's beating that.
Hindsight's 2020. I don't know how, as we're going through that, I was like, I don't think I've given them a loss yet.
Maybe it's because of the division we had to go over. It was like,
yeah, dude, not our best work.
No,
not our best work.
But I mean, come on,
had to get through it though.
It's like
learning experience.
It's like telling a good team, like, hey, you beat up on a really shitty team. Like, cool for you. Yeah, we played who was in front of us.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And they were the highlight of that game.
And like we keep touching on that, but I mean the Broncos are up there in top 5, top 8 defense. Even if they take a step back, I don't see them taking a massive step back. So.
No. I don't see them finishing defensive wise. I don't see them finishing outside of the top 5.
Agree 100%. So we'll see how it goes for them. We'll go ahead and jump into the dynasty that was and is no longer
your favorite team.
Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll jump in. All right. We got notable additions and losses. They added Kenneth Walker, was definitely the biggest signing of their offseason. Huge addition to their backfield that's been pretty non-existent for pretty much Patrick Mahomes' entire career outside of Kareem Hunt.
Since Kareem Hunt's really his rookie year.
Yeah. Yeah, they have not had someone of Kenneth Walker's caliber, so that will be interesting to see. Then they had Justin Fields as their backup quarterback. Little gadget player, too. I could see them using some packages with him.
I do really love that.
I love that pairing with Andy Reid.
Yeah.
I think he'll get the most out of him, and regardless of whether he's needed as a starter for quarterback, he's going to see the field quite a bit.
I'll let you finish your breakdown. But I have a decent amount of thoughts on that subject.
Gotcha. And then we got Alohi Gilman. I probably pronounced that wrong, but he is a safety. They added him for secondary that got decimated. Then we got some tough names here. Kairis Tonga.
You got it. Sound it out.
Yep. Defensive tackle. Big run stuffing defensive tackle. Then we got Cater Kawhu.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, they're doing me no favors here.
Hey, man.
They're doing me absolutely zero favors.
This is why you read, because I can't.
He's a cornerback, veteran cornerback, so just adding some depth at that position. Then we got Khair Elam, the Bills' first-round pick from a few years ago, another cornerback. It just seems like they were trying to fill the void that Trent McDuffie left, and they also added L'Jarius Sneed, who got released by the Titans. They ended up signing him back, a little reunion there. And then they got Travis Kelce re-signed to another deal. He's back for another year. You got something to say?
I mean, I don't know. I love the re-signing of Travis Kelce. I know the regression's been a little painful to watch, just a little bit. And by regression, I mean, didn't he still have a pretty damn good season last year?
He did, I think 800, 900 yards, something like that.
I know the
7 touchdowns.
The Taylor Swift thing, all that kind of stuff, but it's just, I love watching that man play football.
I do too. It's hard not to love the man.
Well, yeah.
I'm a little biased because his brother, but
yeah. But I mean,
but just gotta respect greatness while you're watching it.
Both of them, him and his brother.
Yeah.
Listening to them talk about things, football related or non-football related. They're fun people, man.
Agreed. Just two good dudes.
Yeah.
Like all around.
Love to have
all around,
fun.
100%.
Love family. Like.
Yep.
Great guys.
No, I do love that too. And I mean, it's his number one option. Like at this point, at least most consistently.
Yeah.
We'll touch on that. All right, then we got notable losses. We got Trent McDuffie getting sent over in a blockbuster trade to the Rams. I think they love trading their cornerbacks at their highest value. So I think that's just kind of par for the course for Brett Veach in that front office. And then we got Jalen Watson, their cornerback 2. He ended up going to the Rams. Then they lose Brian Cook, a standout safety for them. Then he ended up going to Cincinnati. Then they lose Leo Chenal, a linebacker. He ended up going to Washington. I think that was a big signing for Washington.
It was. He's very underrated.
Yep, agreed. Their linebacking core has been underrated. I guess Nick Bolton gets the praise that he deserves as well, but Leo Chenal was a little bit slept on.
Yeah.
Then we got Charles Omenihu, defensive end. He also went to Washington. And then we got Isaiah Pacheco heading over to Detroit to be the knuckles to Jahmyr Gibbs Sonic. And then we got Jawan Taylor, Mr. False Start. He was released and then signed with Atlanta. How we feeling about the Chiefs, brother?
This is another team where I don't know what to think. Because at the end of the day, it's Andy Reid, it's Patrick Mahomes, and it's Travis Kelce. And then you throw in Chris Jones as well.
You just named a bunch of old people.
I did. But we did this with Brady. We did. Where it's like, oh, they're not going to be good this year. They're getting older. Things are happening. And then what happened?
Fair point.
It's just, Andy Reid is one of the greatest coaches of all time. Patrick Mahomes is on his way with already how his career has gone as being one
top
of
5 already.
Yeah.
100%.
Travis Kelce is top 2, top 3 tight ends, depending on how you want to go about the list.
Receiving probably 2.
Yeah, it's very difficult for me to sit here and say, oh, they're going to have a season similar to last year. But that's the way it's kind of looking.
It's just it's hard. I can hate the Chiefs as much as I want to. I think I will be a Chiefs fader as long as I can, but where I stand with them, it's hard to see them taking a step up when the defense, in my opinion, has been the driving force of their success for 3 years. And I think we saw once the defense took a step back last year, they weren't able to pick up the pieces on offense, and they end up winning 6 games. I know Patrick ends up getting hurt with 3 games left, 9-8, give them that ceiling. That's a huge step back from 15-1 when they were winning games. They won like 12 one-score games in 24, and it showed in the Super Bowl when they got fucking annihilated.
Agreed, but if we're talking about last year and the year before, what's one thing they did not have?
A running back?
And what do they have now?
A running back behind a shaky offensive line?
But you have a running back who's a workhorse. He is a workhorse.
Not really.
Dude,
I would argue against that.
Go rewatch his games in Georgia. It's not his fault that for some reason in Seattle, they were not using him the way he needed to be
Kenneth
used.
Walker was at Michigan State. And Seahawks, I'll bet you $1 million, bud. Michigan State.
Watch this.
Watch this is right. Ball knowledge check here. Just wait for him to realize he's wrong.
If I'm wrong, I'm an idiot.
Just wait till he realizes he's wrong.
I'll admit it.
All right. The Michigan State running back, Kenneth Walker, he was sharing carries all last year. Zach Charbonnet ended up with the RB1 role until he got hurt.
Shit.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
I hate to see it.
All right, my bad.
I hate to see it.
Anyway.
But he was sharing carries. On that note, he was sharing carries with Zach Charbonnet, if not the RB2 for the Seahawks before Charbonnet got hurt. And then he took over. I will agree. He became the workhorse there. But he got to deal with injuries as well. He's had some injuries since he got drafted. He has not lived up to the billing of, I think he was a high second-round pick or maybe a low first-round pick. I know he was definitely day 1 or day 2 pick. And you're putting him behind an offensive line that is not good as the Seahawks. Shaky at best. Mm-hmm. They got probably one of the best centers in football, and they got one of the best right guards in football. But outside of that, shaky.
Okay. This is where we're going to argue and differ.
I love it. Let's go, baby.
Kenneth Walker, and I have said this for a while now, was being misused in Seattle. He is a guy he's a guy that takes a couple carries before he gets going. And you saw that in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I hate to do this comp because we're talking about one of the greatest running backs of all time, but he's a Derrick Henry type. Like, you need to feed him the ball for him to get going.
I'm with you on that premise. Not even fucking close to the king. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm with you on the premise.
They're the same player.
I'm with you on the premise.
With the way this offense is going to need to run next year, he's going to be able to take some pressure off of Pat in the passing game, which I think is going to actually improve their offense this upcoming season.
I think that's fair. I think that having no run game, Patrick Mahomes was their leading rusher through, I think, like 5 weeks last year.
Which should never happen.
He's not a run for, I would say he's a dual threat, but more from a scrambling ability. He is not looking to run the ball. It's a necessity thing.
He's a dainty runner.
He is kind of a dainty runner.
Yeah,
Watching him run and walk, oh, Jesus Christ.
I know. He gets it done, though.
He gets it done. I can't argue with the greatness that is Patrick Mahomes, but coming off an ACL injury, you give him a running back, but he's not going to have the running ability, so he's not a +1. He won't be able to scramble like he used to. Got to deal with Rashee Rice and his legal issues. I don't think he's going to get any trouble. I think that's going to kind of sort itself out. He'll be available the entire year this year. But you're talking about Travis Kelce still probably being his number 1 option at 35, 36 years old, slowly regressing, as much as I hate to say that, but they're not adding weapons around him to help him. They used their first-round draft pick to replace Trent McDuffie, who they traded for a first-round draft pick.
Yep.
And their secondary is decimated. For a defense that took a step back last year, I don't see it any way other than them taking another step back. You got Chris Jones, who's a year older. You got George Karlaftis, who's not lived up to the billing of a first-round draft pick. He's been solid for him.
That guy has gone so up and down.
I know. Yeah, it's one of those you just don't know what you're getting week to week, unfortunately. They lose Leo Chenal, who was a sideline-to-sideline guy for them. You had Nick Bolton. He's still there, which I'm with. They bring back L'Jarius Sneed, who got released by the Titans for a reason. He hasn't been the same guy that he was, but he's also going back to Steve Spagnuolo, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there.
This is also where we've talked about it before. Being with Tennessee over the last 2 years is like being with the Jets.
I'm with you. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to say L'Jarius Sneed isn't still a dog, and he won't pick up where he left off, but he's 2 years older.
He could not be.
He could not be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a question mark. He's not Trent McDuffie. Trent McDuffie is a bona fide top 5 cornerback in the league. And I can't see your secondary getting decimated to a defense that took a step back. I mean, the 2 years prior, they were the number 2 defense in 2023. That helped lead them to a Super Bowl. I will give Patrick all the credit in the world. He is a playoff quarterback. He turns it on when he needs to, and he wins the games in the playoffs. But they don't get to the playoffs in 2023 without that defense being the number 2 defense in football. They didn't allow over 21 points for, I'm pretty sure, other than the Bears in like week 4 that year. And then in 2024, that defense, it was all fluke plays. They went like 12-1 in one-score games. Those games flip. They don't make the playoffs that year either.
Well, we saw what happened when they flipped last year.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't see how you can see a 6-win team with their pretty much entire franchise riding on their quarterback that they're just relying on, fresh off an ACL tear, just magically fixing all their problems because they got a running back. Like, I don't see that being their answer.
I understand what you're saying. I do. It's just, again, it's that Tom Brady factor for me, where it was like, if Belichick and Brady are on the same team, it's just difficult for me to go, oh, they're going to suck next year.
I don't think they're going to suck. I think they win more than 6 games, but I have them missing playoffs again.
Look, because
of the division. The division's also becoming not a crap. Like, Patrick Mahomes 100%. God, I just sound like such a fucking hater right now, but I'm trying to give you my thought process here.
You're giving good logic.
It's similar to the Tom Brady division up until a couple years ago, where the Broncos are now a good team. The Chargers should take a step forward. We always say that every year, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt for the Chiefs. Like, the Chargers have been a good team for a few years now, and it's relying on Justin Herbert and him being the guy that everyone thinks he is. But I think Mike McDaniel going over, we'll get there in a segment or two. Yeah. But I see the division becoming a lot tougher to deal with, and their team didn't get better this offseason.
Look,
and they won 6 games last year.
Look, I'm with you. Again, it's just, I said it, I'll say it again. It's Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. That's the only reason why I'm not sitting here saying.
How long do they get that benefit? Forever?
Oh, that's hard, man.
I know.
You saw 5 Super Bowls?
5 Super Bowls.
It's
7 AFC championships in a row.
Yeah, that's why it's like, yeah, fuck. It almost feels.
And that's hard to do. It's extremely hard to do. You're playing extra games every single year, 2 to 3 games. That wears on you, and you're an old team. The team just keeps getting older. Their stars are all old.
I agree.
I'm with you. I'm not trying to.
No. We're good. I'm
chirp.
I hear you. I'm just saying. For me, until one of them is not there anymore, I'm always going to have that thought in the back of my head that I don't want to have the fucking milk spilt on my face.
Agreed. That's fair.
It's just as much as people started to hate them, I was on the opposite side where I started to love them because I spent years hating the Patriots and Tom Brady.
Me too.
Till the end, where I was like, "Why do I hate this guy?"
I hated Tom until we beat him.
Hey, that's fair. Tom Brady, guess what? Crushed
then
my
I could appreciate the greatness. So I can get there at this point, but I mean, we beat them in 24, and they win 6 games last year. Like, I can't have that confidence in that. But I hear where you're coming from. Yeah. It is kind of one of those rare bona fide, like rare air of head coach, and I think Andy Reid's a huge part of why Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes.
I feel like if you go back to, and I know we're going on a tangent here, this is going to happen,
mm-hmm.
but if you go back to all the top quarterbacks in NFL history, that's what you're going to find. You're going to find that head coach or that offensive coordinator or the ones who have lucked out to have 2 great head coaches or 2 great offensive coordinators.
Yep.
Football is that, it's not basketball, it's not these other sports. You rely so heavily on the schemes. You rely so heavily on...
Could not agree more.
All 11 guys on offense or all 11 guys on defense being in sync with each other. Being able to say, hey, this play, you didn't move up. Next play, you need to move back. They need to talk. They need to communicate. Where everyone's important. The offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, head coach, quarterback... Your fucking left tackle is just as 100%. Important.
Everything needs to go right, especially in a game where you don't have a best of 7 series. You It is win or go home.
Correct. That's why I will forever say, besides maybe the World Cup, this is the hardest championship to win.
Fair.
But in saying all of that, I don't see the Chiefs being top dog this year.
With you.
They need a lot.
We'll get to the ranking prediction.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been harping a little bit. That was good combo.
Yeah.
That was good combo.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move.
Good discourse.
Yeah, good discourse. All right, we'll move into probably the most boring team, but actually kind of a fun team to talk about because they made a lot of changes. The Las Vegas Raiders. They needed to make a lot of changes, so it's a good thing they did. All right, some notable additions. Obviously, they hired Clint Kubiak, the OC from the Seahawks, the Super Bowl winning Seahawks last year. Great coach. Love that hire. Great hire. Then they bring over Kirk Cousins to kind of bridge the gap between I guess, he's not bridge the gap, but he's going to be probably the starting quarterback, at least at first, for their first overall pick, Fernando Mendoza, coming out of Indiana. Then they bring over Tyler Linderbaum, completely fuck up the center market.
I rarely say this, but from one Tyler to another, fuck you.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I mean, he's arguably one of the best centers in football, but they paid him like $10 million over the second highest paid center. I don't know why they did that.
That's why I said fuck you.
Yeah, fuck him, in a way. And then we got Jalen Naylor coming over from the Vikings. Just had some wide receiver depth. Is he the wide receiver one? Who fucking knows? And then we got Kwity Paye, an edge. He had some pass rush ability for them. And then two of their biggest additions that I was a huge fan of, they bring over Nakobe Dean. Love me some Nakobe Dean. I think that's a great addition for them. And then they bring over Quay Walker. So they pretty much solidified their linebacker depth, or their linebacker core with free agency. He came over from the Packers. And then they've got Teron Johnson, the cornerback. I believe he was with the Bills.
Yep.
And we got Eric Stokes, cornerback. He was with the Green Bay Packers, if I remember correctly. And then we got Malcolm Kuntz, who's he's an edge rusher. Add some depth there. And then some notable losses for them. We got Geno Smith, their quarterback. We got Kenny Pickett, their backup quarterback.
Are either one of those really notable losses?
Not really, no. It's kind of failed experiment for the Raiders, unfortunately. Then Tyree Wilson, the notorious pick before Jalen Carter. He ends up getting traded to New Orleans. Dylan Parham, guard. He ended up getting traded to the Jets. Then they get rid of their kicker, Daniel Carlson, who kind of had an up-and-down career so far. Tyler Lockett, who was pretty steady for them last year. I mean, I think that was kind of Geno Smith related.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
100%.
He ended up going. Yeah, and Pete Carroll. Yeah. Good call.
Pete Carroll.
The Raiders season last year was just such a wash.
Pete Carroll.
They weren't even a fucking pro football team last year. It was crazy.
No, they weren't.
And then we got Zamir White, one of their backup running backs. Obviously, they got Ashton Dente. Hoping he can take off. And then Jamal Adams, who played linebacker for them. He was a linebacker for the Raiders last year, which makes sense. I guess that's another Pete Carroll. They tried to cut ties with everyone related to Pete Carroll.
Yeah, they did.
Which is crazy.
Good.
But, I mean, that's a good step in the right direction. I think they're definitely a few years off. But how are we feeling about the Raiders?
Oh, God.
I guess how are we feeling about Mendoza?
Okay, so actually I'm going to start with their defense. I think their defense...
Love that. Okay.
I think they made enough moves, and especially retaining Max Crosby, where their defense could actually look somewhat decent
serviceable
next year.
Yep.
Yeah. But then you move to the offense. They made the right move in signing Linderbaum. They did.
Yeah, absolutely.
But where the fuck are the receivers?
Nowhere.
Jalen
Naylor.
Oh.
But Brock Bowers is his generational talent.
But we're talking about a guy where he dealt with injuries all last year.
Yeah.
And I've heard murmurs that, that could continue.
Really?
Yeah.
Just nagging?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's not going to be on my fantasy team unless
That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer.
But outside of Genti, the most confidence I have in an offensive player for the Raiders is Kirk Cousins.
Right? I'm similar boat. Yeah. I don't know. Brock Bowers, I think I have to, even with the nagging injuries, I think he's the shining light of that offense. And then you got Ashton Dente, who's still running behind a questionable line, but with Linderbaum coming over.
Yes.
Kind of starting the process of building in the trenches. I'm a huge believer in building from the inside out, and I think they're on the road to doing that. I almost think they should start Kirk Cousins the whole season.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to get at. I actually fully respect them doing what they're doing.
Me too.
I love bringing in a guy like Mendoza, who I think could be not a great quarterback, but a pretty damn good quarterback in the NFL, especially watching a full season of a guy like Kirk Cousins, who, as much as you can say what you want, we're talking about, a top 5 best paid player in the NFL?
Dude, undefeated in free agency.
Dude, and
undefeated.
To be fair, it's for good reason. I mean, Kirk has had his ups and downs, but...
Steady Eddie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And being able to watch a guy like that who, for the most part, makes the right reads with the football. He's very smart, very passionate, cares, shows up every day, studies, does all the right things as a quarterback. I think you're setting Mendoza up for success for his career.
Yep.
Even if Kirk starts 7 games, 10 games.
Yeah.
If you don't have to throw Mendoza into the fire season 1, I think that benefits him more than anything.
Agreed. I think it's see what you have, see how Kirk looks with the offensive line you put in front of him. Like, do you want to put your franchise? I mean, if you take him number 1 overall, you're relying on him. So I don't know if you want to put him behind an O-line that you think is shaky. So see what you got with Kirk Cousins. And I don't think there's a problem with having a mentor just have a bad season.
Agreed.
That's the best way to build your team is to have high draft picks in every single round. And by doing that, you only do that by having a shitty team and shitty record.
If you go look back at players who sat behind a savvy vet for at least a year, it shows success.
Agreed.
We're talking about Jordan Love behind Aaron Rodgers. I'm not a big Jordan Love guy, but he's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
You're talking about Aaron Rodgers behind Brett Favre. We're talking about Patrick Mahomes behind Alex Smith.
Yeah.
You're talking
I don't think there's a bad side to it. No. I really don't. I mean, your fan base knows you're not going to have a good season. Like, they're not expecting you to win. They're not expecting you to put him out in the fire and him just turn the franchise around, similar like a Jaden Daniels or even Drake May. I mean, he had a bad first season, but I mean, he turned him around the second season.
If I'm not mistaken, Drake May didn't start immediately as a rookie either.
He didn't. I don't think. Did he?
No. I'm pretty sure I was listening to something the other day that said that. I'm not the biggest fan of always drafting somebody in the first round and just expecting them to immediately produce. I think you're setting a lot of these guys up to fail.
Yep. And that's the NFL these days, unfortunately, is like you're expected to, if you're a high draft pick, you're expected to produce immediately. If you don't, you're looked at as a bust. But that's just what comes with the territory. But I think we're on the same page of Kirk Cousins is the perfect mentor for him.
Agreed.
Absolutely perfect. They're almost the same fucking person. Yeah. It's wild. Yeah. It's really wild to see.
But if you look at in the past, you'll have 4 or 5 quarterbacks taken in the first round, 3 quarterbacks taken in the first round.
Yep.
One of those teams, usually outside of the Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Caleb, Drake May draft, only one of those teams typically hits on a quarterback.
Yep. And
all of those teams throw somebody into the fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I really admire what the Raiders are doing here. I think it's setting themselves up to succeed later on.
Agreed. And I hope Max Crosby's happy with how it ended up working out. I bet he wanted to go to the Ravens really bad, but I
hope they play the Ravens.
I don't know. He's had to deal with multiple rebuilds. That's tough for Max Crosby.
I was happy to see that trade initially when it went through.
Me too.
But
I love Max Crosby.
Oh, I love Max Crosby. I hope that it set a fucking fire under his ass.
Yeah.
And he comes out and has a 20-sack season.
Yep.
He's one of those guys that, not everybody loves watching defense. Mm-hmm. Not everybody does. But when you're talking guys like Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, they're not the same player. I'm just throwing names out there. You throw Micah Parsons.
Will Anderson.
Yeah.
Just
Daniil
gotta
Hunter.
appreciate great defensive play.
They make defense fun to watch.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think they're moving in the right direction. Definitely a few years off, but we'll see how Mendoza does, and I think they're not going to be good.
No.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Hey, we said a lot of good things.
We did. We were nice.
It's crazy. I had more fun talking about that than 3 teams in the fucking AFC South.
Dude, the AFC South was tough, man. was tough. Really, really appreciate the listeners who sat through that one. That was a tough listen and a tough recording at the same time. So we feel your pain on that front. All right, then I think we're moving into a team that we're both extremely excited about this year. We're going to finish it off with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Bolt up, baby.
Bolt up, baby. Notable. What am I doing? Dude, I can't say this word.
Hey, for everybody who's listening, this is podcast number 2 for the night.
That is true.
We said a lot of words, okay?
Yeah, a lot of words been said, and notable is rarely said correctly. But I just said it. All right, additions. Additions. We're just taking it out. All right, so their additions, they added David Njoku. Love that.
Oh, I
love that. Cleveland Browns tight end. Tyler Biotish comes over from the Washington Redskins. Commanders, my fault. Then they brought in Keaton Mitchell, who I think is a fantasy sleeper this year. Brennan Thompson.
Did he also go to ECU?
That's a great question.
I'll fact check it.
Yeah, get a little fact check going there, but I think he is the Devon Achane of this offense. And then we got Brennan Thompson, wide receiver. They drafted to add some speed and return game ability. And then Akeem Mesidor, a linebacker. He was their first-round draft selection. And then Jake Slaughter is a center that they drafted. I believe he might go into guard with Tyler Biotish coming over as center. I think he'll be solidified as the center. And then Genesis Smith, a safety. And they added some young talent to the secondary there. And then some notable losses. Nailed that one. We got Keenan Allen. Thank you. Keenan Allen ended up leaving. He's still unsigned, I believe. And then Najee Harris, short-lived career with the Chargers.
R.I.P. his eyeball.
Yeah, R.I.P. is a fucking idiot. Adafe Owe left. He ended up going to Washington. I think that was a big pickup for Washington and a big loss for the Chargers defense.
They overpaid, though.
I know. I agree. It's just that was the edge market this offseason,
though. Don't at me right now.
Jalen Phillips.
We have to.
Yeah,
Small market.
It's the same way with the Redskins. The Commanders. The Commanders.
2-0 on the bigotry right now.
I know, my fault. And then we got Bradley Bozeman. He ended up retiring, which is why they brought in Tyler Biotish. Marcus May, a safety. He ended up going to, I'm not sure. And then Deshaun Hand, a defensive lineman, ended up going to Atlanta. So I think we're on the same page here, but how are we feeling about the Chargers, bud?
I love damn near everything they did this offseason.
Me too.
And
me too.
With those notable additions, I mean, the most notable addition, McDaniels.
Agreed.
They bolstered that O-line to the point where if this O-line is healthy, we're talking top 5 O-line in the NFL.
I think that's the most notable additions. Is they lost both their bookends last year, and they're both going to be healthy this year.
Dude, I'm a Herbert guy. It's not a secret. I have been a Herbert guy.
I believe in the talent.
You give him a healthy O-line this year, you have steps forward in the receiving core. I think Ladd McConkey, I said it last year that he was going to be a sleeper. I think he's a real sleeper this year to the point where it's almost not even a sleeper.
Without Keenan, yeah.
Yeah. And don't be surprised if Keenan Allen is on this roster by week 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
That man should have always been with the Chargers. Sorry, Kevin. I know he played for the Bears, but he should have been drafted and retired as a Charger.
Yep. Agree 100%.
But this team is one of maybe 3-4 teams this year that I cannot fucking wait to watch.
Me too.
And
Me too.
Getting rid of Najee Harris.
It's Lamar and Hampton season, baby.
Yeah, get ready for it. Yeah. And I did fact check it. Keaton Mitchell, ECU.
ECU?
He
W.
is ECU.
W, big NC guy.
I love pairing him with a guy like Omarion Hampton.
Me too.
We're talking about another, of course, we're doing comparisons here. I'm not saying they're them.
No.
But we're talking about another Sonic Knuckles situation here.
Yep. 100%.
Keaton Mitchell is fast as hell.
Fast as shit.
And Omarion Hampton will run through your fucking face.
Yep. So, I think it's another Raheem Mostert, Devon Achane situation. But I think Omarion Hampton's an upgrade from Raheem, like a large upgrade as far as a downhill runner from Raheem Mostert. So
every time we talk about Raheem Mostert, I just remember everyone making fun of me for drafting him in fantasy and him
finishing like RB4, something like that. 2 maybe.
I believe it was RB1 or 2.
I know it was nuts.
Christian McCaffrey had 21 rushing touchdowns.
That's fucking wild. I was big on Devon Anchin that year, and he had the 56 points. They both had 2 50-point games in the same game against the Broncos when they dropped 70.
Oh, man.
That shit was wild.
What happened to those Dolphins?
Yeah, fucking A. Tua. Tua happened to those Dolphins.
Gang signs happened.
Gang signs, damn. But no, I could not be higher. I'm right there with you. I think Mike McDaniel was the perfect offensive coordinator hire for them. I think with Harbaugh, you have the defense solidified. They lose Jesse Minter. He ends up going to the Baltimore Ravens as their head coach. But I think Harbaugh there is just, you're going to get that continuity. Ever since he showed up, they've had a top 10 defense and just have dealt with injuries on the offensive side of the ball. And Greg Roman, I don't know if he got the best out of Justin Herbert. So I think with Mike McDaniel, he is the perfect hiring for them. And this offense is going to be lighting it up this year. And I think Quentin Johnston finally showed a little bit of that first round talent last year.
He did.
And I think you give him, I guess, Mike McDaniel, that deep threat, but also big body receiver. And then you have Ladd McConkey, who's just a slot machine, dude. He'll get an open space.
He's always open, man.
Got to have Justin Herbert throw in before people are open. I think that's a big thing that Tua was really successful at with Tyreek and Jalen, was he was able to just throw the ball up. No one was there yet, but he knew that Tyreek or Jalen was going to get under the ball. And I think a lot of Mike McDaniel's offense is predicated on that. But I have all the faith in Justin Herbert with that arm talent to be able to do that. He can diagnose defenses, has that running ability that Tua didn't have, which I think Mike McDaniel's going to love that. I think he might be able to tap into that a little bit as well. I don't see this offense being less than top 10. I really don't.
So I would put them in almost the same category as San Francisco. It's kind of the team of what if. They kind of have been over the past couple of years.
I like that.
But it's the same ceiling where those what ifs, if they all fall into place, we could be talking about a real contender here.
Agreed.
And I cannot wait to watch what McDaniels does with that offense.
Me neither.
And with a guy like Herbert, who can make every single throw you can think of.
I wanted McDaniel so bad as far as just having experience at a play caller position and just the way, I think he's an offensive genius. I think he's a guru coming from that Shanahan tree. And I don't think Jalen Hurts was a perfect pairing for him. And I think that played a role in his decision to go to LA. I think it was also weather related. His wife has family in California, so I think it all just ended up working out perfectly. I don't even think he took an interview with us in person.
He was never a Philly personality.
Exactly, yeah, and that too. I don't think his personality would fit well at all. So he was my number one going into the offseason. I was like, I want that offense in Philly, but I think this is even better pairing for him as far as quarterback, as far as the defense he's going to be paired with. Even though we would have had a great defense, we're going to have a great defense this year. But I think just perfect landing spot for Mike McDaniel. And this is, I feel like we say it every year, but this is the year that Justin Herbert needs to prove that he is the talent that he is. He has no excuses.
So we've said it every year.
We got to stop giving him excuses.
Well, we've said it every year, and I agree, this is the year. The only pushback I have on that is if something does happen to that offensive line, I can't not bring that up.
Yeah.
Especially in the division they're in. And I'm assuming we're going to open our schedules and see.
But he proved he can win games with a banged up offensive line. He's got to prove it in the playoffs.
But what happened last year? Going into those playoffs, he was hurt.
He was banged up.
3 different injuries.
Yeah, he was banged up.
Fair enough. I don't want to see that. I want to see a healthy Justin Herbert. I want to see him be able to be himself.
With you.
Which, again, that's the only pushback I give. If something happens to this offensive line again, I will give him the benefit of the doubt for one more season. I know.
Going into year 7.
I hate saying it, but it's just, I'm being honest.
I'm with you. So with that said, where we at first to fourth predictions here?
So I'm going to go. This is actually a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be with the top 2 teams.
Mine's easy.
I feel like you're going to go Broncos, Chargers.
Nope.
You're going Chargers, Broncos?
Yep.
Fuck.
Chargers, Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders.
I want to disagree, but I think I'm on the same wavelength.
You know ball.
It's just that Broncos defense, man.
I know. But it's tougher. I've kind of had my mind made up that the Chargers are going to win this division. But you're right. Like, as we have chirped about it the last 30 minutes. I think it is a tougher. I think it's going to be neck and neck with the Broncos and the Chargers. I could see the Broncos winning it, but I think that's the 1-2 regardless.
I think they both make the playoffs this year.
Agree.
For sure.
Agree. All right. Same page, baby. I love that. Let's go.
Kind of glad you said it.
All right.
Then it made
Let's
me
get some
have the nuts to say it.
All right. Pulling up a little screen recording, trying to enhance the podcast here and give you all the schedule breakdowns on video in the podcast. So work with me a little bit here. So we're going to start with the Broncos. Week 1, we got them going to Arrowhead, starting off Patrick Mahomes going against this edge group.
Are we sure 100% it's going to be Patrick Mahomes?
I think so, yeah. Apparently he was dancing at the wedding. That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, the only reason I don't like this game in general is the fact that we have 2 guys coming off injuries to start. I'm going to go with the Broncos just because I trust their defense more.
Same page.
But I have a weird feeling this is going to be a weird, ugly game. And
I could see that too.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to enjoy this game very much.
Or they say Patrick Mahomes is going to start and then Justin Fields ends up starting. And they just have a completely different game plan.
Could change my mind.
I trust Andy Reid in that.
It could completely change my mind.
I'm going to go Broncos regardless, but I think that could make things interesting if they throw Justin Fields out there because that's a completely different ball game. Completely different. All right, then week 2, first home game for the Broncos. We got them going to the Jags coming into town.
I believe in our AFC South breakdown, I took the Jaguars because, again, I don't know about Bo Nix's health by week 2. So give me the Jaguars here.
You have a better memory than I do. I don't know if I took them, but looking right now, I think I got to go Broncos at home, first home game of the season.
I'll give
them the benefit of the doubt there.
I'm 99% sure you took the Broncos because that's what sparked me bringing up Bo Nix's ankle.
Fair. All right, I'll stay consistent then. Love that. All right, then still in Mile High. Got to stay consistent on this one. I think we went Rams.
No, you went Broncos.
I went Broncos.
Rams. Yep.
Which I like. I still like that.
I'm going to stick with the Rams here.
All right, week 4, Broncos going to San Fran.
I believe I took the Broncos here. I'm going to go ahead and take the Broncos again.
I think I took the Broncos as well. Damn, I'm starting 4 now. I think.
That's okay.
God, you got a better memory than I do. All right, then week 5, Broncos going to Chargers.
It's at home. I'm going to take the Chargers here.
I think I'm going to take the Chargers here as well. And then week 6, Seahawks going to Mile High.
I took the Broncos here, and I'm going to stick with it.
And I took the Seahawks. I think this is one of the ones we differed on. I will take the Seahawks here. All right, week 7, Broncos going to the Cardinals.
Give me the Broncos.
Pretty easy one for both of us there. All right, and then getting this taken care of in the first 8 weeks. Kansas City going to Broncos.
Because it's at home.
Yep.
They're going to sweep them.
Yep. I agree with the sweep. Week 9. And the Bank of America, baby.
Shit. Panther Nation, I love you. Keep pounding. Give me the Broncos.
Keep pounding, but give me the fucking Broncos,
God,
baby.
that hurts me so much. Fuck you, Von Miller.
Yeah, this is going to be tough, man. I don't see a ton of losses on this schedule. All right, Raiders going to Broncos.
Yeah, give me the Broncos.
Yeah, give me the Broncos there. In week 12,
damn, they got an
Broncos
easy
at
schedule.
Steelers.
I'm going to go with the Broncos. I think this is going to be an actually interesting game.
It's going to be an interesting game, too.
Yeah.
I almost want to give this. I think I'm going to give this to the Steelers.
Do it.
I love them at home. Love you, Core. All right, week 13, Dolphins at Broncos.
Guys.
Yeah,
Guys.
not even a question.
When this week comes around, hammer the
Can we
Broncos.
just jump to week 15?
Yeah, we can, actually.
All right, cool. Same page there. Honestly, can we jump to week 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they sweep the Chiefs and the Raiders. But I think we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, week 16, Bills at Broncos.
Give me a Josh Allen revenge game.
Give me a Josh Allen revenge game here, too. I love that. And then Broncos at Patriots. Broncos revenge game?
Oh.
Broncos revenge game?
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, give me the Broncos here.
Give me the Broncos here, too. I love the Broncos in that spot. All right, week 18, Chargers at Broncos.
I'm taking the Chargers sweep.
I am taking the Chargers sweep as well. Love that. Same page.
Yeah, we're both 12
Same
and 5
page,
here.
12 and 5. Great minds think alike, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right, moving into the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's have some fun, baby. Let's have some fun. All right, let's stay consistent. Sorry.
Broncos week
1. And Colts at Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. Week 3.
Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs. Dolphins week 4.
Against the Raiders? The Raiders.
Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. I can't wait to hear how high Nick Wright is going to be on after this 3-0 start or this 3-1 start.
Mahomes Mountain
before
is
the end. The end ensues. All right, week 6.
Give me the Chargers.
Give me the Chargers.
Bolt up, baby.
Week 7 against the Seahawks.
Let me double check my schedule here.
Give me the Seahawks.
Let me double check what I did. I did take the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks here.
Good stuff. Week 8. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, give me it's at the Broncos too. Give me the Broncos.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun hearing about that 3-0 stretch. First things first.
God.
All right, week 9. Jets going to the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs there. Week 10. I know what I picked here.
I'm trying to remember.
I know what I picked here. I think you picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, you definitely picked the Falcons.
I picked the Falcons. Give me the Falcons. Week 11, hard to argue with this one.
Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
Oh.
Week 12, look at this fucking gauntlet, baby. Look at this gauntlet.
It's the regular season. It's the Chiefs and the Bills. Give me the fucking Bills.
Give me the fucking Bills. Josh Allen.
Give me Josh Allen solidifying at least top
Jeremy
3.
Fowler's number 1 QB in the league.
Give me
in front of Patrick Mahomes.
Give me Josh Allen solidifying top 3 in MVP votes from this game.
Agreed. Week 13 against the Rams in SoFi.
Let me double check what I did here. Really this difficult.
Fading the Chiefs as we've gone through other schedules has made this a lot easier.
I did take the Chiefs in this game.
I will take the Rams in this.
I did take the Chiefs. I forgot.
I will take the Rams. I don't think that's going to be close. Week 14, Kansas City at Bengals.
Coming off of a big win, give me a big fucking loss. Joe Burrow.
I got a 3-L stretch here for the Chiefs. I think the Bengals will get to them, but I think they made the right moves on defense as long as Joe Burrow, biannual Burrow. It is the biannual year. So I think he plays all 17 games, and I think he's going to be humming.
I mean, they're just lucky this isn't in Burrowhead.
That was the dumbest shit ever.
Thanks, dude.
The dumbest shit ever.
Thanks, dude.
No, I'm saying like that nickname coming about was the dumbest shit ever.
Oh. I just heard dumb and was like, oh, yeah.
No, not you. All right, week 15, Patriots going to the Chiefs. This will be a fun one on first things first.
I think, I think A.J. Brown's going to have a field day.
I think so, too.
Ooh. Give me a Chiefs in a close one. I don't like that game.
It's a tough one. I don't like this either. Because I do think the Patriots take quite a step back, but I think this offense can take care of that defense. Give me 4 straight L's. Give me 4 straight L's. That's a toss up though. I could see the Chiefs winning that one.
No, that's fair.
I don't like that game.
That's fair.
All right, then we got San Fran going to the Chiefs.
Give me San Francisco in this game.
Give me San Francisco there too. Oof.
Yeah, you're going wild over there, bud.
I might look stupid or I might look
really
like smart. I know ball.
Yeah, who knows?
All right, and then Kansas City going to the Chargers. Do we have them sweeping? I think we have them sweeping.
I don't even think we've gone over the Chargers schedule yet, bud.
We have not. You're right.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're right.
This is in LA though. Go ahead and give me a sweep. It's a divisional game, so if you go either way, no one's gonna blame you for it.
I'll give Kansas City this one. 6 straight L's. Just I cannot see that being a possibility. I am finishing with 2 wins.
I also have them finishing with a win against the Raiders in Week 18.
Yep, agreed.
I have them at 9-8.
I have them at 7-10.
I feel like that's a good ceiling.
That's a step in the right direction. Mr. 6 wins is going to get 7.
Okay. I feel like this is a good ceiling floor.
Yeah.
If they outdo it, I wouldn't be surprised. If injuries happen and they don't even reach 7 wins, I wouldn't be that surprised. It's just, again, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, I'm going to take a winning record.
I'm with you. I still think a fully healthy team is not that good. Their roster got worse.
That's valid. I'm saying like injuries could give up games to the Raiders type beat.
I mean, the Raiders give them trouble. It took a fucking fumble in overtime to beat them in 24.
Divisional game.
Yeah, fair point.
Oh, God. This is going to be fun.
Yeah. All right, let's run through this as quick as possible. All right. Dolphins at Raiders. Kirk Cousins starting.
Raiders. Give me the Raiders.
All right, week 2 at Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers.
JK. Definitely an L. Week 3, Saints. Saints, sorry. Week 4,
Kansas City.
Week 5,
Give me the Patriots. Oh, God.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Give me the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
Give me the Rams.
All right, we got a good one here. Raiders at Jets.
The shit fest?
The shit fest.
Are we talking Geno revenge game, or are we talking Raiders franchise revenge game?
I think Raiders, Fernando Mendoza, first start.
Ooh. With
a W.
I love that.
Yeah, with a W.
I love
that too.
Garrett Wilson, I'm sorry. Breece Hall, I'm sorry.
Yep. Tough. All right, week 9.
Give me San Francisco.
Give me San Fran.
Give me
Week
that
10.
substation.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Whew. Oh, Lord. Okay, week 11. I mean, the Broncos.
Give me the Broncos.
I can't even say the names before I'm clicking it, and it's just, this is ugly.
Yeah.
Another fun one.
Ooh, Raiders versus Paper Bag.
This is a tough one.
I think the Raiders are going to shit in that paper bag.
I think they are too.
Light it on fire and put it on Shador's doorstep.
Is Shador even starting in week 12?
Dude, I honestly think it's Deshaun Watson season.
I think so too.
And not
Get ready, Jet. Cosby season, baby. All right. Definitely Raiders there, though. Definitely Raiders.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you? No, you gotta switch that up. You have the Raiders beating the Broncos in week 11?
No. You do.
Oh, this is awkward. All right. I'm the one screen recording. That's tough. Working out the kinks here. All right, week 14, Chargers at Raiders.
Give me the Chargers.
Week 15,
Broncos.
Week 16, they got some fun ones in here at least.
So, in saying that, I think I'm actually still going to take Tennessee here.
I think I'm taking Tennessee as well. I like the moves Tennessee made.
I do
Still
too.
a few years out, but I think they're going to take a step forward.
I have some very good takes on some of their offensive talent.
Fair enough. And then week 17, another good one. Raiders and Cardinals.
Let me check on what I did here because I believe I took the Cardinals and I'm going to do it again.
I think we're on the same page there.
Yeah, give me the Cardinals.
Damn. Another tough season for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Expected though.
Yeah.
Expected. I think it's the right move for the franchise.
3-14. You got 4-14.
Yep, I got 4-14 or 4-13.
Yeah.
Damn.
Add an extra game.
All right.
My bad.
Good to breeze through there. No, all good.
Now back onto another fun one.
Yeah, another fun one. Finishing strong here. All right, Los Angeles Chargers, week 1.
That's a dub.
Cardinals at Chargers, going Chargers. Week 2, Raiders at Chargers,
That's
going
another dub.
Chargers. Week 3 at Bills. I think they lose 2 in a row here. Possibly.
I think they lose this one. I think they lose to the Bills. I think they're going to be riding high off of beating 2 shit teams, and they're going to run into Daddy.
Yeah, I'll give that one to the Bills. And I'll also give this one to the Seahawks, I think. Week 4 going up to the 12-man.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I took the Chargers here, and I'm going to take them again. I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You had me one to check. I gave him an L, so I will also give him an L here. Good W. Good W, Chargers. All right, week 5, Broncos at Chargers. I think
I took the Chargers here.
I think I took the Broncos.
It's at home.
Fuck, I need a better memory, man. This ass.
Yeah, I did.
No, I had the Chargers.
Yeah, I think we had them splitting. Actually, no, I think you have them sweeping. I might also have them sweeping. Let me double check that.
And then week 6, Chargers at Chiefs.
Give me the Chargers.
I think Chargers as well. Did I do the Chiefs L there? Yes. All right. Staying consistent.
Yes.
All right, then. This fun one. SoFi home game for both teams.
I took the Rams here. I'm going to stay consistent and go ahead and retake the Rams here.
I think I took the Rams as well.
I think you did.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. All right. Hate that you guys have to see that. All right, week 9, Houston at Chargers.
I'm trying to think back on what I did because I know what you did.
I did, but just it's hard.
I know what the fuck.
Hard to forget what I did.
I'm gonna bolt up here. I could be going against myself, but I'm gonna bolt up.
I think I recall saying that the Chargers are going to have a cute offense, and
that's exactly what
the Texans
you said.
are going to bully them.
That is exactly what you said.
All right, then week 10, another fun one.
I have them winning.
Chargers at Ravens.
Back to back here.
Really?
I do. I think that we've played the what if game with these Chargers, but if they are everything that we say they're going to be, I love this defense against that Ravens offense. And I love that offense against that the Ravens aging defense.
This is a tough one, dude.
It is. It's going to be this 3-week stretch for the Chargers is going to be so much fun.
Yeah. I want to go Ravens so bad. Jesse Minter's the fucking...
Go with your gut, man.
Head coach now.
Do what you want.
No. John Harbaugh's son's his fucking protege.
That's fair. Again, I will preference this anytime we're going over these schedules. We are in July.
That is true.
So whatever you want to do, go with it.
A lot of time left. But yeah, I think my heart leans to Chargers. I'm high on the Chargers this year.
It's valid.
All right, Jets at Chargers.
Give me the fucking
W.
Give me the fucking Jets here, man.
And then Patriots at Chargers.
Yeah, give me the Chargers.
Bolt up.
Yeah, I have them on a 4-game win streak right now.
W.
And I don't think it's changing anytime soon.
I got a little 3-game going. A little 3-game. All right, week 13, Chargers at Bucks.
Give me the Chargers.
We got a little run going here.
Mm-hmm.
A little run going. Give me Chargers there as well. Week 14 at Raiders.
Give me the Chargers.
Give me the sweep. Grab the brooms. All right, week 15, Niners at Chargers.
I took the Chargers earlier, and I'm going to stick with it.
I think I took the Niners. Fuck.
I believe you did.
I did. Yep. Okay. All right. Win streak ends there.
Not for your boy.
Week 16, W.
Yeah.
TW.
Yeah, Dolphins, man.
Dolphins.
You guys are cooked.
Yeah. Mike McDaniel revenge game. And then week 17.
I'm taking the Chargers. It's at home.
Give me the sweep. Grab the brooms. And then week 18, Chargers at Broncos. I need to recall what I did.
I took the Chargers here.
I took the Chargers here as well. 13-4.
I got them at 15-2.
That's a man who believes in his takes. 15-2. That's crazy. I love that. I love that. I think we got a ceiling floor going here. Nah. I think the floor would be like 11. 10, 11.
Yeah, 11-6. Yeah. Hey, I could see 10-7. They have They have easy games on the schedule, but they got some fucking tough ones.
Yeah, true. All right, so we got the Chargers finishing 13-4 and 15-2 from Tyler. Then we got the Las Vegas Raiders 4-13, and I think you had them 4-13 as well.
3-14.
And then Kansas City Chiefs, I got them at 7-10.
I have them at 9-8.
And then Denver Broncos 12-5.
12-5 as well.
12-5. All right. It's gonna be a good fucking season for the AFC West, man.
Dude, AFC West, NFC North, NFC West. I can't fucking wait.
I'm gonna have to eat my words if the Chiefs have a good season. I really am.
I mean, you put them at 7-10.
7-10 is not awful, but it's not a very big step up from an awful season last year.
But you made good points to back it up.
I try.
I try. Your logic makes a lot of sense. I'm just very high on Kenneth Walker.
Fair.
So, I mean, I don't hate anything we did here. I
don't either. No, this was by far the most fun night of recording by far. I think the divisions that we were able to break down were a lot more fun, a lot more to talk about.
I'm actually alive.
Yeah, that definitely helps too.
Yeah, man.
My man's not fresh off a 12-hour shift in the sun.
Yeah.
So, heck of a night, man. Heck of a night. But yeah, this will be episode 4. We may drop this a little bit after episode 3, I think. Try and gap them out a little bit.
We'll probably do episode 3 tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then episode 4 probably Monday or Wednesday of next week.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
A little gap out. Trying to get the content out to y'all. Appreciate everyone who listens. I know it's a work in progress here, trying to slowly but surely add to it, and follow all socials if you have the ability to. I think we're on Instagram.
Right now we're on Instagram, Facebook, and soon to be TikTok.
Awesome. Yeah, so definitely follow our socials. Cap Podcast 24, I believe.
I believe so. Let me double check. It might just be Collin Audible Podcast.
Oh, even better. I feel like we got to keep it consistent throughout them all.
It is Collin Audible Podcast on Facebook.
Love that. I can say with almost 100% certainty that it is CAAP Podcast 24.
That is correct.
On Instagram.
It is Cap Podcast 24 on Instagram.
Love that. Perfect.
And then on TikTok, we'll figure it out. We haven't gotten there yet.
Be ready for some TikToking. We're slowly but surely working it out, but
YouTube Shorts coming soon too, I promise.
Great night of recording, brother. Love you, man.
Love you too, dude.
And we'll talk to y'all next week.
Bye-bye.